Are you seriously still eating?
Yeah.
Dude, we just had dinner.
I'm still hungry. That place didn't fill me.
Oh, and I'm the local fat guy.
Yeah, you still are. Let's talk about you copying me.
No, I'm making this look sexy.
No. You don't make anything look sexy. This is sexy.
What is good, my friends, Mr. This is why you always do this. All right. Whenever you're done eating.
Go ahead.
What is good, my friends? B-Man and Mr. J here today to give you another review. Today we decided to go to Uncle John's. John's.
Brother John's.
Damn it, why is this so hard right now? Whenever you're ready.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Today we decided to go to Brother John's. It used to be the old WILDCAT house. Anybody that's been here in Tucson, it used to be a good club. It was a real good burger place and a bar. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool. But they closed down,
2012.
2012, and now this place opened up. It's a barbecue joint. They opened up about a year ago, right?
It was in July 2015 they opened, so yeah. Not even a year yet.
Not even a year. It's pretty cool. It's 64 beers on tap. That's also a lot of bourbon. I mean, they had a booklet with nothing but like drinks and stuff like that. It's got this thick book like this, and it's got all these beers. It's got all the bourbons. It had like tequila and everything. And then the menu is just one page.
Yeah, like a couple things on the menu. It's not a very big menu at all. So the way we started off this, all happy, you would think that we just came from a place where we were, really enjoyed our meal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so far we've done a lot of good reviews together. Well, breaking in B-Man today, and he is getting his first bad review. I'm sorry to tell you guys, this place was just, it wasn't worth it. And I'm really disappointed about that because when I saw it first open at the WILDCAT house, I was like, finally they put something in there.
Yeah.
And I was excited to try it. And it looked awesome from the outside. It looked like a really nice place. Yeah, it was not worth going to.
No, not to eat at least.
I mean, you could probably go there and, meet a friend and have a few drinks, drink some of their beer that they have so many of, or the bourbon. But I mean, as far as going there for food, I would not recommend it at all.
Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger?
All right, guys, so on this, we decided to give it the highest rating that it's going to get out of all the
categories.
Thank you. All the categories. We decided to give it a 4.5. The only reason it didn't get a 5 is because, honestly, the bathrooms were a little weird. You went in there, there's like a long mirror, kind of like you would use in your house, just kind of sitting on the floor. But then they had no sinks in the individual bathrooms. There was like, I don't want to say a trough sink, but it was kind of like that. Just one long sink in between the men and the women's bathroom with only like 2 faucets. So that was a little
You're waiting in line to wash your hands?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But, I mean, as far as that, the place was awesome. You walk in, it's just this really cool feel to it, like wood carving type of things, I don't know, like blocks for the walls and stuff. The nice thing, like when you first walk up, they have the cages. If you guys remember the WILDCAT house, people used to dance in the cages. They actually still had those outside. They had the wood WILDCAT still on the wall. So, I mean, as far as like little things like that they kept for nostalgia reasons, that was actually really cool to see. And then also as we were walking to get seated, at their bar they actually have this really awesome like liquor rack. It looked like something like out of a New York expensive bar. I mean, it just like it was all the liquor was like backlit. It just looked really awesome. Right around the bar too, they had like little couches that you could sit at.
Yeah.
With like little wood tables. And I'm talking like a full table. They had like these little wood, almost like blocks. Yeah, like just that was like your table, and you could like move them around.
The rest of the place where you're sitting, I mean, it had like glass paper plates.
Oh yes,
all the drinking glasses were like different breweries, like even like Coors and Landshard. Yeah. Just all these different, like every cup was different. Like it had a country feel. Like if you were going to somebody's house, you'd eat on barbecue like on paper plates, and then you had like the different glasses, that was really cool. Yeah. Still no damn changing tables.
This is a tasty burger.
So here comes the sad part.
Very sad.
And for a big, sexy man like myself, this is the most important thing whenever I go out to eat. For this category, we had to give it a 3. So we got the brisket. It comes out like on a piece of Texas toast. And it is literally 3 pieces of meat. Doesn't even fill up the whole piece of bread. And that's $10. No. I'm sorry. Any barbecue place that I've ever been to and I've gotten brisket, it's like a half a pound or a pound, or it's good amount. And then it was like little slices. Like it wasn't even like chopped up or anything like that.
And it was actually, I don't know how your guys' was, but ours was actually kind of fatty.
No, yeah. And it was fatty.
And it was fatty.
You guys got the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
or it was half a chicken. It looked like half a Cornish hen.
Yeah, it was basically half a Cornish hen, and
That was
I don't even remember.
$12.
Yeah, it was about $12. Again, awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
The macaroni and cheese was vegetarian macaroni and cheese, so I'd have to say for that being the first vegetarian thing I've ever eaten in my life, it wasn't horrible, but I'm a very big mac and cheese fan, so I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't like the best. Any barbecue place that I've ever been to has made amazing macaroni and cheese, and this one was definitely down. Like, I'd rather have KFC macaroni and cheese.
I make better Kraft macaroni and cheese.
And then the ribs. Okay, now the ribs weren't horrible. They were smoked. I mean, they fell off the bone.
Oh yeah, I mean you would literally just pull the bone right out and just eat it.
We got a rack of baby back, and then you guys got a rack of the St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah, which is just the dry rub.
Yeah.
And then his had just like the normal barbecue sauce on it.
But it was literally like, it looked like once they pulled it out, they just put like a little squiggly line of barbecue sauce on it. It wasn't like dripping with barbecue sauce like how you would imagine baby back ribs to be.
And they weren't like amazing ribs. It wasn't like, oh my god, these are the best ribs I've ever had. No. They were like, okay, these are good ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, they fall off the bone, that's good. I mean, their sauces, their barbecue sauces, those were good. So, I mean, you put those on it and it tastes a little better. But as far as like the actual taste of the meat of it, it was like, okay, this is okay.
So the one redeeming thing about the food was their dessert. We had the like German donuts.
With like some bourbon chocolate.
Bourbon chocolate and caramel.
Yeah.
And powdered sugar.
Yep.
Those were pretty good. Those were really good, actually. And then like a pancake, like a German pancake that had like, it was all cut up and it had like raisins in it, and with parade strawberry. That was really good. If you want to go for dessert, if you want to go for some beers, watch a game, not bad. But the food, no. Just go ahead and bypass it.
Words too busy shouldn't be in a waitress's vocabulary.
So on this side, we go with 3.5. I mean, I was a little disappointed. We walked in, and there was all these chicks with like low-cut shirts. Don't tell my wife that I was looking. Little jean shorts and stuff like that. So I was excited, right? We sit down. The waiter comes over, and it's this big, hairy dude with gauges and tattoos. How ugly is that? Seriously. Nobody wants to look at that while they're eating.
Dude, you got a problem or what?
No, I wasn't.
I mean, it's an equal opportunity place, man. I mean, the guy, I thought his style was kicking.
I bet you did. He was actually really good at explaining all the stuff. Like when we ordered the dessert, he was good about explaining what it was. The only bad thing is he seemed a little biased when it came to the food because according to him, everything was good. Yeah. And as you just heard, everything was not good. But as far as the actual service part of it, I mean, he filled our drinks, always asking us if we wanted more. I mean, we actually got alcohol this time, so like to, constantly get refills isn't like, that much of a priority. So, I mean, it just wasn't like anything outstanding. I mean, yes, he was there when you needed him, but it wasn't like he was super friendly to us. He just kind of explained stuff to us, brought us our bill. Actually, he took him a little while to bring us the bill.
The price is wrong, bitch.
All right, so for this next one, we had to go with a 2.5.
Awful.
Yes, awful. As we talked about before, the prices, the brisket, $10 for 3 slices, $12 for half of a quarter.
Cornish ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the ribs. I mean, the ribs were $23, or no, they were $27
For a full rack.
For a full rack. We had ordered Long Island iced teas, and they were like skinnier than this and smaller than this, and they were $5 a pop. And that was their happy hour kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and I was like, oh, $5 for a Long Island, that's not bad.
No, not
so
at
that's
all.
why we all three ordered it.
Yeah, if
and
it's
then,
like 12, 14 ounces.
Yeah,
but
and then it comes out in scrawny ass glass with mostly ice in it.
it was just way overpriced. The food wasn't good enough for it. I mean, it would seem average to a lot of other barbecue places, but those other barbecue places have something specific about them to make them why you go there for that much.
Not only that, but when you go to those other places and you order a rack of ribs for $27, you get salad with it.
Yeah.
You get all the sides with it. Everything here was a la carte. So if you order the ribs, okay, that's $27. You order mac and cheese, that's like another $5.
Yeah.
Right?
The
beans or something. They had like two sizes. It was like small and large. The small was $5. Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like you were getting a great deal out of it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We always love doing these reviews, and I hope you guys still enjoy watching them because they are a hell of a lot of fun to make. And all this, apparently.
Get all this.
The hairy, gauged,
260
tattooed.
pounds of pure man beef right here.
260.
260.
Good God.
At least I hope it's 260.
And you're like 5'5".
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, guys, always make sure you like down below, subscribe, share it on Facebook, or just from here. The more we get out there, the more we like. Just keep wanting to see our.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. Choose_smart.
So guys, we're still waiting to hit that 100 views. We got that gift card still. Right now we're at 69, and
So close.
you know what? I'd love to keep it at 69. That's one of my favorite numbers.
Yeah.
But you know what? We want that 100. Hell, we want that 1,000. We want that million. So you guys, come on. Let's get those views. Let's get it shared like we talked about earlier, and get that gift card and come out and eat with us.
Also, guys, I'll put the website and the address down below, so that way if you guys want to check this place out for yourself and form your own opinion, then you can go ahead and do that.
It's good to go for a beer, dessert. Go check it out. Go check out the atmosphere.
Also, for any of you ladies out there watching, or even husbands or boyfriends that want to, get something nice for their significant other, my wife actually sells makeup, so I'll put her website right here, and then I'll put the link down below in the description, so you can just click on that. Go ahead and go on there. You can buy stuff from her. She also does parties where you guys can get a bunch of free stuff or half price stuff. I know your wife did that, right? She got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. And then if you guys want me to model it, feel free to. Just let me know. Comment on there and tell me what you want to see.
Again, I think we're going to lose subscribers.
All right. It's your turn for the damn tongue twister.
So remember, guys, when you choose to spend your hard-earned money, make sure you
choose smart.
See, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah.